Canon law, the legal system governing the Catholic Church, places great emphasis on marriage as a sacred and permanent bond. This bond, established through the sacrament of matrimony, joins a man and a woman in an unbreakable union. Canons 1141 to 1150 in the Code of Canon Law and Canons 853 to 862 in the Code of Canons of the Eastern Churches specifically address the dissolution of marriage, outlining the Church's stance on this sensitive and complex issue. Understanding the Church's position requires a grasp of the theological underpinnings of marriage as a sacrament. It's more than a legal contract, it's a reflection of Christ's love for his Church. This sacramental understanding shapes the Church's approach to the dissolution of marriage. The Catholic Church upholds the indissolubility of marriage, meaning a valid and consummated marriage cannot be dissolved by any human power or by any cause other than death. This principle is rooted in the words of Jesus Christ himself, who declared, "What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder." Matthew 19:6. This teaching emphasizes the permanence and sacredness of the marital union. The Church believes that the marital bond, once formed, creates an unbreakable link between the spouses. While the Church firmly believes in the indissolubility of marriage, it does recognize certain exceptional circumstances where the bond can be considered dissolved. One such exception is a marriage that has not been consummated. If the spouses have not engaged in sexual intercourse after their wedding, the Church may grant a declaration of nullity. Another exception is the Pauline privilege. This applies when a non-baptized couple is married and one spouse later converts to Catholicism. If the non-Catholic spouse refuses to live in peace with the Catholic spouse, the Church may dissolve the marriage, allowing the Catholic spouse to remarry in the Church. It is important to distinguish between civil divorce and the dissolution of a marital bond in the eyes of the Church. While civil authorities may grant a divorce, ending the legal contract of marriage, this does not dissolve the sacramental bond for Catholics married in the Church. A civil divorce does not give a Catholic the freedom to remarry in the Church. If a Catholic who has received a civil divorce wishes to remarry in the Church, they must seek an annulment. An annulment is a declaration from the Church that a valid sacramental marriage never existed in the first place.